Installing a new panel with arc fault circuit interrupter, or AFCI, breakers and ground fault circuit interrupter, or GFI, outlets provides some added protection, but it does not fully mitigate the risks associated with knob and tube wiring. Firstly, AFCI breakers can detect and interrupt dangerous electrical arcs, reducing the risk of electrical fires. Secondly, GFI outlets provide protection against electrical shock in wet or damp areas. However, knob and tube wiring typically lacks a dedicated grounding conductor, which is required for proper operation of AFCI breakers and GFI outlets. Also, AFCI breakers and GFI outlets only provide protection for specific circuits where they are installed, and they do not address the inherent limitations of the knob and tube wiring itself. Furthermore, knob and tube wiring is prone to deterioration, insulation breakdown, and overheating, which can lead to electrical hazards, and the absence of a proper grounding path increases the risk of electrical fires. While installing a new panel with AFCI breakers and GFI outlets can provide some additional protection, it is strongly recommended to rewire the entire house if possible. This will ensure that all electrical circuits meet current safety standards and provide the best protection against electrical hazards. If rewiring is not feasible, consider the following additional measures. 1. Have a qualified electrician inspect the knob and tube wiring regularly to identify any potential hazards. 2. Avoid using high-power appliances or electronics on circuits with knob and tube wiring. And 3. Exercise caution when using electrical devices in wet or damp areas, as the lack of grounding increases the risk of electrical shock. Installing a new panel with AFCI breakers and GFI outlets provides some added protection, but it does not fully compensate for the inherent risks of knob and tube wiring. It is strongly recommended to rewire the house if possible, and if rewiring is not feasible, additional safety precautions should be taken to minimize the risks associated with knob and tube wiring. Knob and tube wiring is an outdated and potentially hazardous electrical wiring method that was commonly used in homes built from the late 1800s to the mid-1900s. It consists of single insulated copper wires supported by porcelain knobs and tubes. The knobs are used to secure the wires to walls and ceilings, while the tubes protect the wires as they pass through wooden framing. The major issue with knob and tube wiring is the lack of a grounding conductor. Modern electrical systems include a grounding wire that provides a safe path for electricity to flow in the event of a fault, such as a short circuit. This grounding wire helps to prevent electrical shocks and fires. Knob and tube wiring does not have this grounding wire, making it more dangerous. The insulation on knob and tube wiring can deteriorate over time, becoming brittle and cracked. This exposes the bare wires, increasing the risk of electrical shock and fire. Also, knob and tube wiring was not designed to handle the electrical demands of modern appliances and electronics. Overloading the circuits can cause the wires to overheat, leading to fires. It is not capable of safely providing the amperage demanded in modern households. Many insurance companies refuse to insure homes with knob and tube wiring because of the increased risk of fire and electrical hazards. An arc fault circuit interrupter, or AFCI, is a type of circuit breaker that is designed to protect against fires caused by arcing faults. An arcing fault is a dangerous electrical condition that can occur when damaged or deteriorated wiring creates an unintended path for electricity to flow. This can generate intense heat, which can ignite nearby flammable materials. AFCI breakers work by monitoring the electrical current in a circuit. When they detect an arcing fault, they quickly trip the circuit breaker, cutting off the flow of electricity and preventing a fire. There are two main types of AFCI breakers: firstly, branch or combination AFCI breakers, and secondly, outlet branch circuit AFCI breakers. Branch or combination AFCI breakers provide protection for the entire branch circuit, including the wiring, outlets, and appliances. Outlet branch circuit AFCI breakers provide protection only for the outlets on the branch circuit. It is important to have a qualified electrician install AFCI breakers. They can determine which type of AFCI breaker is best for a particular situation and ensure that the breakers are properly installed. A ground fault circuit interrupter, or GFI, is a safety device that protects people from electrical shock. It works by monitoring the flow of electricity in a circuit. If it detects that electricity is leaking out of the circuit, which could happen if someone is touching a live wire, it quickly shuts off the power. GFI outlets are typically installed in areas where there is a high risk of electric shock, such as bathrooms, kitchens, and outdoor areas. It can also be installed as circuit breakers in the electrical panel. GFI outlets work by comparing the amount of current flowing into a device with the amount of current flowing out. If there is a difference of more than a few milliamperes, the GFI will trip, cutting off the power. This happens very quickly, typically in less than 1/30th of a second, which is fast enough to prevent serious injury. Regular testing of GFI outlets is recommended to ensure they are functioning properly. This can be done by pressing the test button on the outlet. If the outlet trips, it is working correctly. If it does not trip, it should be replaced. GFI outlets are an important safety device that can help to prevent electrical shocks. They should be installed in all areas where there is a high risk of electric shock. When considering the use of AFCI breakers and GFI outlets with existing knob and tube wiring, it is important to understand that these devices are designed to address specific electrical hazards, but they do not eliminate all of the risks associated with knob and tube wiring. AFCI breakers are designed to protect against arc faults, which can cause fires. They can be effective in detecting and interrupting arcing faults in knob and tube wiring, but they will not protect against other hazards, such as insulation breakdown or overheating. GFI outlets are designed to protect against electrical shock. They can be effective in detecting and interrupting ground faults in knob and tube wiring, but they will not protect against other hazards, such as arc faults or overheating. Because knob and tube wiring lacks a dedicated grounding conductor, AFCI breakers and GFI outlets may not function as effectively as they would in a modern electrical system with a grounding conductor. This is because the grounding conductor provides a path for fault current to flow back to the source, which helps the AFCI breaker or GFI outlet to trip quickly and safely. In the absence of a grounding conductor, the fault current may take a less predictable path, which can delay the tripping of the AFCI breaker or GFI outlet. While installing AFCI breakers and GFI outlets on circuits with knob and tube wiring can provide some additional protection against electrical hazards, it is not a substitute for rewiring the entire house with a modern electrical system. Rewiring the house will eliminate the risks associated with knob and tube wiring and provide the best possible protection against electrical hazards. If rewiring the house is not feasible, it is important to take other precautions to minimize the risks associated with knob and tube wiring. These precautions may include having a qualified electrician inspect the wiring regularly, avoiding the use of high-power appliances on circuits with knob and tube wiring, and exercising caution when using electrical devices in wet or damp areas. Several factors contribute to the increased risk associated with knob and tube wiring. Firstly, the age of the wiring, and secondly, the absence of a grounding conductor. The age of the wiring is a significant factor. Knob and tube wiring is often very old, and the insulation on the wires can deteriorate over time, becoming brittle and cracked. This exposes the bare wires, increasing the risk of electrical shock and fire. The absence of a grounding conductor is another major safety concern. Modern electrical systems include a grounding wire that provides a safe path for electricity to flow in the event of a fault. This grounding wire helps to prevent electrical shocks and fires. Knob and tube wiring does not have this grounding wire, making it more dangerous. The lack of capacity for modern loads is also an issue. Knob and tube wiring was not designed to handle the electrical demands of modern appliances and electronics. Overloading the circuits can cause the wires to overheat, leading to fires. Alterations and modifications over the years can create hazards as well. Many homes with knob and tube wiring have had alterations and modifications made to the electrical system over the years. These alterations may not have been done properly, which can create additional hazards. The presence of insulation around knob and tube wiring can also create a fire hazard. Knob and tube wiring is designed to dissipate heat into the air. If the wiring is covered with insulation, the heat cannot escape, which can cause the wiring to overheat and start a fire. Regular electrical inspections are crucial in identifying and addressing potential problems before they escalate into dangerous situations. A qualified electrician can thoroughly assess the condition of the wiring, looking for signs of damage, deterioration, or improper modifications. During an inspection, the electrician will check the insulation on the wires for cracks, brittleness, and other signs of wear and tear. They will also look for loose connections, which can cause arcing and overheating. The electrician will also assess whether the wiring is properly supported and protected. Knob and tube wiring should be securely attached to the building structure with porcelain knobs and tubes. The electrician will also check to see if the wiring has been modified or altered in any way. Improper modifications can create additional hazards. Based on their findings, the electrician can recommend necessary repairs or upgrades to ensure the safety of the electrical system. In addition to regular inspections, there are other precautions that can be taken to minimize the risks associated with knob and tube wiring. Firstly, avoid overloading circuits. Do not plug too many appliances into a single circuit. This can cause the wires to overheat and start a fire. Secondly, use extension cords safely. Do not use extension cords as a permanent wiring solution. If you need more outlets, have a qualified electrician install them. Thirdly, be careful when working near knob and tube wiring. If you are doing any work in your home that involves electrical wiring, be sure to turn off the power to the circuit you are working on. Also, be careful not to damage the knob and tube wiring. Fourthly, consider replacing knob and tube wiring. If you have knob and tube wiring in your home, you should consider replacing it with a modern electrical system. This is the best way to ensure the safety of your home and family. The decision to rewire a house with knob and tube wiring can be a significant one, involving various factors such as cost, disruption, and the overall condition of the existing wiring. The cost of rewiring a house can vary depending on the size and complexity of the project. It is important to get estimates from several qualified electricians to compare prices and services. The rewiring process can be disruptive, as it may involve removing walls and ceilings to access the wiring. However, there are ways to minimize the disruption, such as working in stages or using specialized tools and techniques. The overall condition of the existing wiring should also be considered. If the wiring is in poor condition, with damaged insulation or loose connections, rewiring is highly recommended. However, if the wiring is in relatively good condition and the risks are properly managed, it may be possible to postpone rewiring. Ultimately, the decision of whether or not to rewire a house with knob and tube wiring is a personal one that should be made in consultation with a qualified electrician. They can assess the specific situation and provide recommendations based on the individual circumstances. If rewiring is not immediately feasible, there are several steps that can be taken to mitigate the risks associated with knob and tube wiring. Firstly, have the wiring inspected regularly by a qualified electrician. They can identify any potential problems and recommend necessary repairs. Secondly, avoid overloading circuits. Do not plug too many appliances into a single circuit. Thirdly, use extension cords safely. Do not use extension cords as a permanent wiring solution. Fourthly, be careful when working near knob and tube wiring. If you are doing any work in your home that involves electrical wiring, be sure to turn off the power to the circuit you are working on. The licensed electrician will be able to determine the correct wire gauge for the new wiring based on the ampacity requirements of the circuits, in accordance with the National Electrical Code, or NEC. For example, 14 American wire gauge, or OC, copper wire is typically used for 15 amp circuits, 12 AWG copper wire is used for 20 amp circuits, and 10 AWG copper wire is used for 30 amp circuits. The electrician will also consider the voltage drop in the circuit when selecting the wire gauge. Voltage drop is the decrease in voltage that occurs as electricity flows through a wire. Excessive voltage drop can cause appliances to operate inefficiently or not at all. To minimize voltage drop, the electrician may choose to use a larger wire gauge than is strictly required by the ampacity requirements of the circuit. The National Electrical Code, or NEC, provides tables and guidelines for determining the appropriate wire gauge for different applications. For example, NEC Table 310.15b16 lists the allowable ampacities of insulated conductors rated up to 600 volts. The electrician will use these tables and guidelines to ensure that the new wiring is safe and compliant with all applicable codes and standards.